Ever pondered the real impact pornography has on your personal life? It's a question that not many of us stop to consider. Yet, in today's digital age, pornography has become an unspoken epidemic. It's everywhere, lurking in the corners of the internet, and its consumption is soaring. But are we really talking about it? Are we discussing its effects openly, without shame or judgment? The answer, more often than not, is a resounding no. This silence, this void of conversation, leaves us unaware of the potential damage pornography can inflict on our personal lives. It's a topic often brushed under the carpet, dismissed as taboo or too uncomfortable to address. But we're here to change that. We're here to shine a light on this unspoken epidemic and its insidious impacts. In this video, we will unveil the shocking truth. It's time to confront the silent destroyer that is pornography and understand just how deeply it can affect us before it's too late. Before we delve in, let's understand that we aim not to moralize, but to shed light on the overlooked aspects of pornography consumption. It's no secret that pornography is a multi-billion-dollar industry, but what often goes unnoticed are the hidden costs borne not by the industry, but by the individuals who consume its content. Let's start with the most fundamental unit of society: relationships. Pornography can create unrealistic expectations about sexual relationships, fostering a skewed perception of intimacy. People, especially the young and impressionable, might start to believe that the scenarios portrayed in pornography are the norm. This distorted reality can lead to dissatisfaction in real-life relationships, causing tension and misunderstanding between partners. Moreover, the constant exposure to explicit content can lead to the phenomenon known as desensitization. This is when an individual requires increasingly explicit material to achieve the same level of excitement. Over time, this can escalate to addiction, a condition that is difficult to break free from and has profound impacts on one's life and well-being. Moving on to mental health, numerous studies have shown a correlation between frequent pornography consumption and feelings of loneliness, depression, and anxiety. It's a vicious cycle. Individuals may turn to pornography as a means of escape, only to find themselves feeling more isolated and disconnected from the world around them. Data from the American Psychological Association reveals that excessive pornography use can even alter brain function, similar to the way drugs do. This can lead to a lack of motivation, impaired decision-making, and an overall decline in quality of life. Remember, these are not isolated incidents, but potential risks associated with frequent and heavy pornography consumption. The hidden consequences don't stop at the individual level, but ripple out, affecting relationships, families, and even society as a whole. The effects are far-reaching, touching every corner of one's life. The next time you find yourself reaching for the remote or clicking onto that website, take a moment to consider these hidden consequences. Are they worth the fleeting pleasure? Let's continue to explore this topic together. Pornography addiction, a silent struggle experienced by many, often goes unnoticed until it's too late. It's like a shadow that sneaks up on you, silent and unassuming, until one day you find it has consumed your entire life. You see, pornography addiction is not like other addictions. There are no physical symptoms, no telltale signs that you can point out. It's an insidious enemy that creeps into your life, slowly but surely, until it becomes an all-consuming force. Let's talk about John, a regular guy with a regular life. He started watching porn out of curiosity, a harmless pastime, he thought. But as days turned into weeks and weeks into months, he found himself spending more and more time in the virtual world. He began to isolate himself, losing interest in his hobbies, his work, even his relationships. His life, once vibrant and full, now revolved around his next fix. Or consider the case of Sarah, a successful businesswoman. She used pornography as an escape, a way to unwind after a long day. But soon, she found herself unable to function without it. Her productivity dropped, her relationship suffered, and her self-esteem plummeted. She was trapped in a cycle she couldn't break free from, ensnared by the silent struggle. These stories, while different, share a common theme: the insidious nature of pornography addiction. It sneaks up on you, quietly takes hold, and before you know it, it's too late. Your life is not your own anymore. But the most tragic part is the silence. the shame and stigma associated with pornography addiction often prevent individuals from seeking help. They suffer in silence, their struggle invisible to the world. It's a lonely battle, a solitary war waged against an unseen enemy. But remember, it's a silent struggle. But it doesn't have to be a solitary one. There are resources, support groups, and professionals who can help, who understand that addiction is not a choice, but a disease. It's a tough battle indeed, but one that can be won with help and determination. Overcoming pornography addiction is not a journey one should walk alone. Help is available and recovery is possible. Embarking on the path to recovery often begins with acknowledging the problem. This is the first and perhaps the most crucial step in the healing process. It's comparable to stepping out of a dark room into the light. It may be startling and uncomfortable at first, but it's an essential part of moving towards a brighter future. There are a multitude of resources available to aid in overcoming this addiction. Therapy, for instance, can provide a safe and confidential space to explore the underlying issues that may have led to the addiction. Therapists specialize in helping individuals understand their behaviors and develop coping strategies to overcome addictive patterns. Support groups are another powerful tool in the recovery process. These groups offer a sense of community and understanding that can often be missing in the lives of those struggling with addiction. In these groups, individuals can share their experiences, learn from others who have walked the same path, and realize that they are not alone in their struggle. Self-help strategies can also play a significant role in the recovery process. These can include activities such as meditation, exercise, and journaling. They serve to increase self-awareness, promote a healthy lifestyle, and provide an outlet for emotions and thoughts that may otherwise be suppressed. It's important to remember that seeking help is not a sign of weakness, but rather a sign of strength. It takes courage to confront one's problems head-on and to reach out for support. The journey may be difficult, but the rewards of a life free from the shackles of addiction are immeasurable. On this road to recovery, remember to be patient with yourself. Change does not happen overnight, and there will likely be obstacles along the way. But with perseverance, determination, and the right support, it is entirely possible to overcome this addiction and regain control of your life. Remember, it's never too late to seek help and start the journey towards recovery. In conclusion, the impact of pornography on personal life is significant and often underestimated. We've unpacked the unspoken epidemic, revealed the hidden consequences, and shared the silent struggle many face. If you're wrestling with this, it's important to remember, it's not a battle you have to fight alone. There are resources and support systems waiting to help you take the first steps towards recovery. You're not alone in this struggle. Reach out, seek help, and start your journey towards recovery today.